The Isha Upanishad explores the nature of the self, and the description of the self is a paradox which we want to understand more deeply in this video today. That moves, that does not move at the same time. This is the description of the self given in the Upanishad. It says, that moves, that does not move, that is far off, that is very near, that is inside all, and that is outside all. This is a paradox because it is both moving, the self is both moving, described as moving, and described as unmoving. In this Upanishad it says, it is unmoving, one, and faster than the mind. The senses could not overtake it, since it ran ahead. Remaining stationary, it outruns all other runners. It being there, Matarishva allots or supports all activities. So this is the nature of the self that's described here. And we want to look more deeply into this nature of the self, because it says that this self is all-pervasive. It is pure, it is bodiless, without wound, without sinews, taintless, untouched by sin, omniscient, ruler of mind, transcendent, and self-existent. So the self is described in this Upanishad in a way that really it's beyond what we can comprehend intellectually, but it's an experience that we can have directly when we transcend the surface active level of the mind. During the practice of meditation, and I'm speaking about transcendental meditation, the mind settles down and we experience subtler and subtler and subtler and quieter levels of the thinking process until we transcend thought completely and we experience the state of unbounded awareness or pure consciousness. Pure consciousness is a state which is a state of infinite silence, and at the same time it's a state of infinite dynamism because it contains the seeds of all potential activity, all the potential seeds of diversity that manifest in the universe come from that unmanifest field of infinite silence. And when we transcend, we experience that state of consciousness, which is both moving and unmoving. It contains dynamism in a state of pure potentiality, and yet it's a state of infinite stillness, infinite silence. And this is a state of consciousness which the Isha Upanishad is describing. It's a state of consciousness which is all-pervasive, pure, bodiless, without wound, without sinews, taintless, untouched by sin, ruler of mind, transcendent, and self-evident. The state of pure consciousness knows itself. It is self-evident. It's an experience which is perceived by the self, within the self, to the self. It's an experience which only the self knows by itself, within itself. It's a completely self-referral state of awareness in which the mind is fully awake and fully aware to itself. This is the state of unbounded awareness or pure consciousness, which is described so aptly and so perfectly in the Isha Upanishad. It moves and it does not move. It is very near and yet it is very far. It is inside all and outside all. So this is an experience which can be had directly, and it can be understood only when we have the direct experience of the self, and this can be achieved very effortlessly, innocently, and simply through the Transcendental Meditation technique. So this is what I wanted to discuss with you today, that nature of the self, which seems to be a paradox on the intellectual level, but can be directly experienced by our own transcendental state of pure consciousness. If you like this video, please share it, and please comment and ask any questions in the comments below. It'll be my pleasure to respond to every question. I look forward to speaking to you again very, very soon.